Ladies and gentlemen, the official roadmap for Fortnitemares 2025 has just been confirmed by some of Fortnite's most notable leakers. There's a lot of information in here that people are excited about, so make sure to stay tuned till the end to know whether the upcoming Fortnitemares is going to be worth playing or not. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Yo, what is going on, guys? If you're new here, my name is Tricky. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure to use code TRICKYS, TRICKYS, in the Fortnite item shop. Guys, the roadmap that we have is absolutely insane. I have been waiting for Fortnitemares, and as we all know, the player count has been dropping significantly in Fortnite Battle Royale. But I do think, since Epic Games focuses more on their Q4 earnings, we will be seeing a peak player count again in Fortnitemares and also with Winterfest. So the first thing that I want to go over, and the two biggest items that we will be getting back, is the Witch Broom and also the Pumpkin Launcher. These are two very notable and classic items that will be returning, and if you remember in Fortnitemares of 2024, which I have to admit, this was probably one of the greatest Fortnitemares that we have ever received, and definitely one of the most underrated. The team that is behind this, I hope that they are collaborating with Fortnite to make another banger for this year, because it was absolutely outstanding. The chainsaw, the atmosphere of the map, it felt like a Fortnitemares update that is original to Fortnite, and they mesh the collabs so well. We also got a glimpse of the Fortnitemares map for Chapter 6. This is a before picture and an after picture. Listen, the aesthetic of the entire map is so important for Fortnitemares. It can't be just one specific POI. It needs to be the entirety of the map, like it was in 2024. And the direction that they're going, it looks absolutely fantastic. And as we can tell, this does look like the entire map. Some other things to note as well is that we will be receiving a Fortnitemares in OG as well. As many of you may know, we have the red version of Kevin the Cube on the OG map, and usually the cube follows the Fortnitemares theme for every single season. Hopefully when the cube enters Loot Lake, we will be introduced with the Horde on the OG map, and maybe on the Chapter 6 map as well. But I wonder what they're going to be doing for Reload and also Blitz. Maybe all of the items from the OG map that were transported into all of the modes that Fortnite has created, maybe hinted to Fortnitemares for all of the modes, and hopefully the same will be with Winterfest. But enough of the theories, let's go over the main collabs and original skins that we will be receiving for Fortnitemares 2025. This list is pretty long and definitely the best Fortnitemares collabs that we have seen in forever. This will probably be the best that we've ever received, because we're kicking it off with the crew that we all know and love, the Scooby-Doo collab.
Looks like we've got another mystery on our hands.
Now, it is confirmed that the mystery van will be in the game as a purchasable vehicle. I wonder if we will get a Shaggy, Fred, Daphne, or Velma skin, and maybe a Scooby-Doo back bling. This would be really, really cool. But Scooby-Doo could be a potential hint towards the pets that were also leaked as well. So maybe we'll see pets on the release of Fortnitemares. But that's not all. We have two very special collabs coming up, and I'll get this out of the way. Jason from Friday the 13th will be coming into Fortnite. There are hints of him getting his own POI, and to be honest, I played a lot of the Friday the 13th game, and the whole aesthetic, I believe, fits so much with Fortnite, and there is so much that Epic Games could do to make this into a peak POI. The POI could potentially be the Camp Crystal Lake Lodge. Here's a couple of pictures of what to expect for the POI, but listen, another lake POI within Chapter 6 would just be absolutely outstanding. Also, maybe if you have to fight Jason on the lake, oh my gosh, I can just see how much Epic Games can do with this collaboration, because it is almost endless. And the main reason why is because they created a whole game off of Friday the 13th. I will say the one thing that is lacking with Chapter 6 is definitely the map. And if they had some transformations with a lot of the POIs, changing them to collab POIs, which I wouldn't mind at all, including maybe a Scooby-Doo POI, it would just be a great decision for the Chapter 6 map. But I saved the best for last. Honestly, I'm gonna need y'all's comments below. Do y'all like this character more or Jason more? Because I think this is probably one of the biggest debates in horror movie history. We have Ghostface. I'm not gonna lie, I like Ghostface more, but there's something bigger to his collab. He is supposedly getting his own mythic in the game, which includes a jump scare mechanic. you will be able to jump scare other players, which I think is a fantastic addition. Also, a pulse effect when stalking enemies. He has a primary and secondary ability, and the player can be slowed while using it. Now, I've been told this is similar to his abilities on the game Dead by Daylight. I don't personally play Dead by Daylight. I have a couple friends that do, but I've seen some footage of the game, and having some of these mechanics in here will be super cool for a mythic. But that's not all. We are also getting a Jason medallion. We're not too sure what the exact abilities are going to be, but hopefully they're not too overpowered because we're getting some crazy items brought back into Fortnite. Next up, we have Fortnite original skins that they have created, and let me tell you, these are the best that we've seen in a while. Usually, Fortnite's collabs are just so heavy that it kind of outweighs the other original skins and makes them not as good. But honestly, they've done a pretty good job on these, and most of these are confirmed so far. First off, this is 100% confirmed by Hypex, but this is a butcher with a pig mask. At first, I thought this wouldn't release at all because we already got Leatherface in the game, and I thought that this kind of would defeat the purpose, but no. It looks great. It's actually really, really scary. I didn't think Fortnite would put a skin in the game like this, but hey, they're getting out there and I love it. Next up, we have a wolf skin. It's titled Wolf with Red Chains. I love the concept of this. It could be an OG pass item. It's very possible because a lot of people are waiting on the OG pass skins to get leaked, which I'm actually really shocked they didn't get leaked with all of these. And the reason why is because we should be seeing Fortnite OG Season 6 with the Fortnitemares update. By the way, we are doing a video on Fortnite OG Season 6, so make sure to sub to the channel to know what to expect for that as well. This one doesn't have a title, but it's a woman version of Midas. I like this skin a lot. I've noticed that they're going more of the remix route for this season. I understand it's not a remix skin, but it looks really different, and it reminds me a lot of Chapter 5 and Chapter 2 kind of combined into one skin. That's the best way I can explain it, but I do like this style a lot. Next up, we also have Wolf Girl. It's a different style than we're usually used to. I guess it's a furry style skin. I don't know. But hey, it's cool that Fortnite's getting out there. They're getting a lot more original skins, which the community has been wanting for a while, because a lot of people are kind of sick of collabs just because there's been a copious amount. I think we're getting about 6 or 7 this month. 6, 7, which is actually insane. Like, that's just a lot. And I'm pretty sure this month is the most collabs Fortnite has ever done. And something that the community is really excited about, and me personally, I am as well. It appears that the Spirit Realm will be taking over Onioshima for Fortnitemares 2025. This can mean the Dark Presence is launching a second stage of the bug invasion. I think this is great that they're combining the Chapter 6 lore with Fortnitemares. They did this in Chapter 1 with the Horde monsters, and honestly, if they play their cards right, this could be easily one of the best eras for Fortnite ever. And speaking of hordes, we will be receiving Horde Rush back. Personally, I don't play this game mode, but whenever I did play it, I had a lot of fun. Listen, it's been kind of a slow few months with Epic Games. There's been a lot of content, but it's been a little bit rocky, especially with Fortnite focusing a lot more on UEFN. But by the looks of it, I think they're really trying with Battle Royale, and hopefully they are for Fortnitemares and also with the up-and-coming Winterfest, because this is the time for Fortnite to shine. Everyone loves whenever they do seasonal updates, and Fortnite usually always does them very well. Anyways, guys, let me know your favorite Fortnitemares leak down in the comments below. It's been your boy Tricky, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.